Sit and wonder about the times that it made sense. But nowadays I don't worry about what's past tense. My younger days I used to hang around with mad friends. If we just fell out, I don't really know what happened. A lot of people come around to keep you stagnant, distraction. So yeah, don't show them no compassion. We was really out here grinding, really rapping, stacking them Franklins, them Grants, and them Jacksons. Imagine if we would've never chased our passion. We probably would've never knew what happened. They was all just talk, we showed action. Once they leave, don't you let them back in. Just pack up all they stuff and send them packing. I'm blacking on anybody thinking they could act up with me. This vibe ain't for free, cause where I'm at in life, I'm only focused on me. Note the self, know yourself, focus on your health. They don't wanna help them, it, do it by yourself. Don't give them no excuse to put you on the shelf. If it's me, myself, and
Welcome to today's episode of Grind Hard, Hustle Smart with me, Charles Johnson. So today, what I wanted to talk about, and I was kind of unsure what I wanted to talk about at first, but as I narrowed it down, I felt like this is something that needed to be talked about. What I did was I just went and did a simple search on Google, right, on YouTube, said, what is the top thing searched for on YouTube and the internet in general? And the three things that popped up, let me put it up on screen here. There's some things that popped up, three things that popped up that I want to share with you all. I think they're important and they'll help, demonstrate exactly what I mean. These three things is, obviously you see number one being AMSR, and then you got GTA 6, which is, the new GTA game coming out. And the third one, the top third, was Bad Bunny. Actually, let me make it correct. Number one was AMSR. Number two was GTA 6. The third one was actually GTA 6 trailer. And the fourth one was actually Bad Bunny, but that's neither here nor there. What I wanted to demonstrate is this, right? Was that what I see happening is that people are looking for, what's the word I'm looking for? They're looking for, obviously, satisfaction, joy, entertainment, whatever you want to call it, right? And when we look at these things, we have to understand why we seek these things out. And I just want you to think about this. Number one being AMSR or ASMR, it's kind of funny, right? And not funny in the sense of comical or laughable, but it makes perfect sense. Because ASMR actually is an acronym. It stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. Essentially, it's like their atomic nervous system, right? Is what it's in charge of. And it's those videos that you watch when people make noise and they talk soothing into this, usually with visual and audible and audio, right? So people who go, they smack when they chew, or you hear people scratching around, or you see people cleaning up their homes or cleaning up rugs, stuff like that. And it gives you kind of like a small dosage of what's the word? Dopamine. Gives you this euphoric feeling, like something that feels good, pleasant. It's kind of like what people want to sound like when they speak through the radio or speak through podcasts. You get your announcer voice. Hello, everybody. My name is Charles Johnson, and I like to do things a certain way. Or, hey, man, I got, things like that. And I thought that was very, very telling, for the simple fact that how often do we think about where we get these sources of good feeling and positive feeling from? Where do we get our entertainment from? Are these places reputable? Are they filled with substance? Do they have something to provide us other than, entertainment? When I look at those things, I look at stuff like ASMR and GTA 6 and Bad Bunny, and the list goes on and on and on. And, even on the list is like what PewDiePie and Mr. Beast and, the news channel, CNN, Fox News. And that tells me that people are really primarily searching for three things all the time: entertainment, stuff to make them feel better about themselves, and information. That's the top three things that we all look for. And how can we lump all that into one thing? And when I think about that, I immediately go to the idea that, are people really searching for information about specific things, or are they, like, when you look up ASMR videos, are you having a bad day, right? Are you going through some things and you're just trying to escape your reality? When you go look for information, are you looking for information with no objective? When you just have a curiosity to learn more? When you're looking for entertainment, what are you looking to be entertained by? And I think about these things, and I think too deep into them, but I think really people have this deep yearning to maybe possibly, know more about themselves, know more about the world around them, seek to find some type of feeling that they can't attain anywhere else. And this is a very, very, telling human interaction that I'm having, just searching these things. And I know this video sounds random. He's like, Charles, where is this going? What I'm saying is this: are we getting our information, and we getting these good feelings that we have, and we getting this information that we're seeking from good sources, good places that are going to lift us up and truly make us feel better, right? Like, my goal for this podcast, my goal in this episode is to be your ASMR, right? To give you that euphoric, that feeling that you want, that dopamine that you're looking for, that information to give you some positivity, that 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 entertainment value, right? And I'm not gonna get on here and dance and, do any of that craziness, but, hopefully this, even my voice, maybe it's pleasing to your ears, and I can tell you something that you can take throughout your day and say, you know what, I learned something, I was entertained, and it made me feel better. And if I can check all those boxes, what I'm saying, I've done my job appropriately. And, there's always room for improvement. So where are you getting those three things that we all seek as human beings? Right? I akin it to, like, what's the three basic needs that we have as humans: food, water, and shelter. Sustenance, hydration to keep us going, and a roof to put over our head. And if you really think about it, information gives us shelter. We know where to go. We know how to get there. That feel good, you know, entertainment that we're seeking, that AMSR, that ASMR, excuse me, that's that water, that hydration, that thing that keeps us pumped up, motivated, ready to go, gives that shot of dopamine that we need so that we don't get bogged down by what's going on around us. And then we get that entertainment value, man. That's that food, that's that sustenance that just fills us up, and it has that good taste, man. Woo! You know what I'm saying? It gives us that yummy, yummy feeling. That breaks my mind when I was stationed in South Korea when I was in the US Army, that yum yum sauce. You know what I'm saying? You put yum yum sauce on anything, man, and it tastes better. Anyway, random thought. but but what I'm saying is this, man. Like, look for places and people in your life that'll give you these three things. That will stimulate your autonomous sensory meridian response. That will give you that entertainment, good, wholesome entertainment. You know what I'm saying? And that will give you good, hearty, chewable information that you can masticate on. What I'm saying is, yes, it's good to go out here and to feel good and to be entertained and to find and want and be curious for information, but make sure it's of substance, make sure it's of value, make sure it's something that will ultimately help you grow, help you become more intelligent, help you become more inspired, help you get more motivated. Look for instances and opportunities and circumstances and situations in life that would be pleasing to your mind and to your ears and to your heart and to your soul, and that will properly feed you that good information and give you that entertainment value so that you will be better than you were had you not listened to it. Does the stuff that we consume ourselves with leave us knowing more than we knew before? Does it leave us feeling better than we were before we interacted with it? Are we a better person now because we listened to it or we watched it? Because, like I said, ASMR is primarily what? Visual. It's primarily what? Audio. And so these things are very important, man. And it's nothing wrong with going and seeking out these videos. I myself am guilty of it. What I do, I love going and watching like when they clean stuff off of the rust, or when they restore items, or when they clean the rugs, right? When they take something from dirty, seriously, you know, dirty and disgusting, to clean and new and brand new. I love those videos. It does my heart good, right? Feels like I just ate a hearty bowl of chili. Like, it just puts a smile on my face. I don't know. Maybe it's pleasing to my OCD mind. Anyway, what are we doing to feed those primary three needs? That need for that euphoric feeling, that need for information, that need for entertainment. Like, who are we surrounding ourselves with ultimately? We all got that friend that's very, very well rounded and knowledgeable, and we go to for wisdom and advice, and they feed us information. We all got that friend who maybe not be good for, giving us that euphoric feeling. They may not be that informational, but they are very entertaining. They're that person that puts a smile on our face with jokes, and they got the dance moves, they can sing well, they can write poetry, whatever it is, right? Then we got that friend that's just entertaining. Like, that person is an entertainer, right? And then we got that friend who just gives us that ASMR feeling, right? They can make that sound, or they can do something visually that you're like, whoa, bro, that's pretty awesome. You like I akin it to that friend who's like a painter or an artist, or they figure out some way to make something visually pleasing to the point where it's like it puts you at ease. It makes you feel better about the world around you. Who are you surrounding yourself with? Yes, even now, as I'm listening to myself record this podcast, I'm sitting here thinking like, Charles, man, this podcast is freaking random, but hey, this is where we are right now. This is where we are right now. I'm just, I recorded this episode, and I was just sitting there thinking like, what in the world are people thinking today? And the best way to do that is to look at data, right? Analytics. And you go and you look at these things. And the crazy part about it, and this is just something I found out through doing some research on ASMR specifically, is that, when they surveyed people, what people said was this, is that for them, the ASMR, because when you talk about your autonomous nervous system, right, you're talking about things that happen automatically without you having to think about it, like your heartbeat, breathing, the bodily functions that you go through, each and every single day, bowel movements, or just the cellular processes on a molecular level. Those are all autonomous. They happen without you having to do anything at all. Should they cease to stop, you're gonna die. Is what would happen. You would become unalive. Excuse me. Let me use the proper YouTube term. All right. Also included in that is sexual activity, sexual feelings, and what people who were surveyed when it came to ASMR, what was pretty enlightening is that ASMR isn't sexual in nature. Like, it's not something that has a sexual connotation to it. So when you think about these things, you got to subtract that from it, right? You got to subtract that side of the human experience from it. And you get to learn at a deeper level that humans are really just looking to be fulfilled. Like, they're just, and I know it's hard, just subtract the whole sexual aspect of it. And if, like, just imagine human beings as being asexual. And what you come to understand is that we're all seeking to fill holes inside ourselves that we can't fill by ourselves. I don't know if that makes sense. We're all seeking to fill holes inside that are empty, but we don't know where to find the proper information. We don't know where to find the proper entertainment. We don't know where to find the proper, that feel good value. Where is it? And where is the source of my fulfillment? And we go throughout our lives searching for this thing each and every single moment of the day. When we search on YouTube and we search on Google, or we read books, or we listen to people speak, we're primarily going to the places that are important to us or that we find valuable. And with all, like I said, with all the sexual part of us being human put to the side, at our essence, we're just seeking to be fulfilled. So where do you find your fulfillment? I guess is the basic question that I'm posing today. Where is that fulfillment for you? For some of us, like myself, I find it in God above. Some people may find it in, you know, information, watching the news. Some people may find it in their spouse or loved ones. Some people, may find it in their children. Some people find that fulfillment in their job. But does that, just because you go searching in these places doesn't mean it's the right place to go searching, because I don't believe in finding fulfillment in materialistic things. So where do you find your fulfillment? And that's just a deep question that we all need to ask ourselves and pose to ourselves each and every single day, man. Like, where's that ASMR value for me, and where am I searching for it? Where's that entertainment value for me, and where am I searching for it? Where is that 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 informational value for me, and where am I searching for it? And is the place where I'm searching the right place? Because sure, there's a lot of good information on Google. There's a lot of good entertainment on YouTube. There's a ton of ASMR on YouTube and many other places, you know. But are those the right places? Are those the right places that we're searching for these things, or are we just wandering around from mean to mean, from information value to information value, trying to figure out where in the world we fit in this world and our inner circles and society at large. So where is that for you? Where is that for you? But yeah, man. Just thank you for tuning in today's episode of Brian Hart Hustle Smart with me, Charles Johnson. You all have been awesome. You all have been amazing. You're inspiring. You're intelligent. You're beautiful. You're handsome. You have all these wonderful, great ideas. I just need you to go chase them. Make sure you're getting your entertainment in the right place. Make sure you're getting your ASMR in the right place. You're getting that dopamine, that euphoric feeling in the right place, that fulfillment in the right place. Make sure you're getting your information from the right place. I promise you, if you can do all these things and figure out exactly where you fit into the world, you're gonna find that food, shelter, and that hydration that will be fulfilling to your life and the life of those around you. And what you sow, you will reap. And I promise you, if you look in the right place, you look in the right place for your information, you look in the right place for your entertainment, you look in the right place for your fulfillment, for your that shot of dopamine, you're going to live a fulfilling life. Hey, as always, thank you. You can find the podcast on all major podcasting platforms: Spotify, iTunes, Google, YouTube, obviously. Please go out and purchase the book, Lit, Be a Change Catalyst, is available on Amazon. It's a very, very short read. Take your time out to read it. It's about transformational leadership. Hey, man, you all are awesome and amazing. Have a good one.